has been pouring down with rain, but the sun is peeking through, so I'm seeing if I can get my mats dry, due to the fact that when I put them in the machine it was fine, and then as it was about coming to the end of the cycle, it started raining. But so I haven't done a lot of actual washing. I've just got my bath mats done today. As you know, I have been doing the painting in the hall, due to the fact that I had sort of break from doing the fencing due to the fact it's been quite bad weather today. Well, bad weather, it's been raining. It's not exactly cold, but I've got to hopefully open some of the windows in a little bit to let some air breathe and everything. I did have the windows open earlier on, but then I closed them because it was raining. But can I reopen them because of the smell of paint? So we did a good job on the sheds. I'm really pleased how they've come out, including painting the hardware, which I'm glad we've done actually, because it makes a big difference. So what I've got painted today is I've got the banisters at the bottom half done, and that little bit there all glossed up to the top there. So I've got to do the top bit for second coat another day. I have done all the skirting board around here, this bit, and just down here. And I've also painted along the hooks, and I've done the door frame as well. But I've still got 2 more door frames and 3 doors to paint. Gloss, obviously I cannot paint for too long, plus I had all my basics to do, and also cook a meal, have a bath. I've actually had my bath already, so I've got my lounge set on. It's due to the fact that also a lot of cutting it in and trying to be very careful. That's what those metal plates were that hubby cut me at work. We use those for any cutting in. It just makes it a lot easier. So I've got to go out tomorrow to Wilko's and Tesco's. Got a few bits to get from Tesco's because I think our granddaughter's come in and staying overnight over the weekend. And I've also got to try and get some more gloss paint because this is Wilko's that we are using at the moment. So hopefully I will try and get some footage of the lights. I meant to get this done the other night and everybody went to bed. Hubby's and our son's phones are a lot better for videoing at night because they've got better quality than I have. So yeah, I hope. No, Hubby has actually ordered a few more lights that should come, I think, tomorrow. So I'll share those. They're like the ones that we've got on the post is already put up. He's ordered another set. Okay, I've been doing a few bits, you know, sitting down and everything after I cleared up from the paint. I did actually have a bath, as I said earlier. I sorted a lot of paperwork out. We get the Company Caravan magazine every month, and that was part of my sorting out, and I got rid of about 5 or 6 episodes now, you know, magazines. As I said, we don't actually purchase magazines. They come through as part of the membership that we hold, and we have held it now for I think 14 or 15 years now. But things like this, like the animals, and this is sort of thing about you know, thinking out the box before you throw anything out, packaging or anything. See if it can be used. You don't necessarily have to be a crafter. It could be for planning, it could be for anything, scrapbooking, whatever, even for your kids. I'm sure you're aware of this, especially as you've got to be aware now that money can be tight. So there we are. Like I said, brilliant. Even that picture, because I like the trees and everything. So even if I didn't want sort of the person in it with the dog, you can sort of cut bits out. And as I said, I tend to have to cut things down anyway, sometimes to fit the segments of my planner, so things like that. So I would possibly cut that bit out like so. So I've got the trees and I could take the white off, and if I wanted to and just want a strip like so, so I've got a little bit like that, all these sort of bits, so that can be dumped. I mean, that's a nice kettle, could have kept that, but there you are. And I'll show you a few other little bits. Don't worry, I'm not just throwing that on the floor. I've got my bin under the desk. Now, we've had pink lady apples. The packaging's really sweet as well, so even if I don't use these, then I'll dump them. So I've kept that as a strip, like I've done with that bit, like I said, that comes with the monster drinks. Pink lady, these are all like hearts that have come off the packaging of the set of 4 pink lady apples, so I could use those, and that could be another spread. With one of the brochures, we got a couple of postcards that can be used or cut down. So this one says, the secret to a good morning is to watch the sunrise with an open heart. Again, you know, this came with the magazine. The greatest legacy we can leave our children is happy memories. So they can be used. Say, everything thinking out the box. This one I haven't cut up, but I quite like the reds and everything in there, and the greens, so that could be a theme for something, red and green, so I'm not going to cut those up. Something that often comes in the magazine, which you know our love of caravanning, we do have our touring caravan, is these old pictures. These could be for my travel journal, or I could use them in my photo journal or in my planner. So I've got quite a lot of uses. So there's all these sort of black and white pictures of caravans and things like that that I can use in my planner. Then there was an advert for flowers, so I've cut bits out. So I've got flowers, and like I said, you could use that and even put a sort of a quote or something on there, or a few words. I've left these as one strip, but these could also be cut out, and it could be maybe in the summer, maybe a flower design. And then I've got from the caravan and camping magazines, I've actually pulled out a lot of the birds and everything like so. And then there was a constant leaflet that come in all of them, so it ended up having, you know, quite a few of these. And these could also make tags. And we've got an old picture again. This was on with the pink ladies. It says, what makes a pink lady so special? Another type of caravan type thing. Then I've got some sort of foliage. There's some trees, flowers, another bird. I don't know if that's it. I'm not brilliant on birds. Could be maybe a kestrel or something. I don't think it's an owl by the looks of it. And these ones, again, it's like the interior of old caravans and everything. I don't know if they can make those up. This one is like a I think it's a very first maybe trailer tent, but it's just to give you an idea and obviously think out the box. So hubby surprised me with this butterfly. He got this laser cut at work. It's quite big. He's going to get me a couple more done. I think there's a spider web with a spider, I think a daisy and a fish and another flower. So there, he's got a few, and he's going to get me some plaques labelled, or shall I say laser cut, for his and her shed. So I've got one coming with hers on my shed, and then we've got his coming up to go on hubby's shed over here. It's really weird weather because it keeps sun comes out, then it rains, then it's sunshine, so he's going to have his plaque put on his shed. So I'm really pleased with the butterfly. and if I remember, I'll get either myself or one of the guys to film all the lights when it gets dark. As I said, it looks like Sproggo's illuminations at night now, so I'm really pleased with the butterfly, and it really looks lovely on there. It didn't do the lizard. I think that came from, or frog should I say, that came from, I think, B&M, but hubby did laser cut the teapot.